Hey cats, what's happening? Some of you have already noticed in a previous video or two, I got a new addition to the man cave. The Husky tool chest. My previous toolboxes, I had this red one here. And those drawers were pretty much full of stuff. So then I had this was my original one, this green one. And I had it chocked full of stuff. This red rolling one went with that desktop one. But they were all full of just odds and ends. And finally been able to organize stuff. I love this one. I mean, look, it's even got a deep drawer in there for power tools, which is nice. A couple deep drawers, actually. A great big deep drawer here, too. So, I'm all set, man. I got all my tools organized in here now. How did I get that? My beautiful wife. She's asking me, she bugs me all the time, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? I said, I don't want anything. And so finally I came up, I said, well, I am looking at these toolboxes at Home Depot, and I saw a couple that I really like. And she said, well, let's go get one. I said, well, I don't know. They're pretty expensive. She goes, no, I want you to have a nice toolbox, and I want you to, keep that garage straightened up, cleaned up. I don't want stuff all over the place. So that way you can get everything organized in there. And she said, let's go get it now, because if we wait till Christmas, it won't be there when it comes time to shop for it. So, all right. So we went and we went up there and we picked out the one we wanted. And lucky for us, they had free home delivery, so they delivered it right here to the garage. And we wheeled it right over there and put it in place. I had to make a few changes. I moved some stuff around on the wall there just because the toolbox would have been blocking some of my precious pictures, my 1947 knuckle that I had drawn when I was a kid, among other things. Anyway, I'm trying to clean out under the workbench here so that I can get it much better organized. So in the course of cleaning out underneath here, I find a box and all my old Easy Riders magazines, like 2009s. I don't have anything older than that, but I didn't even remember that I had those down there. About a dozen copies of Easy Riders. So that was kind of a neat little surprise. And the other neat thing is, a lot of these come with posters. Yeah, didn't even know I had those. There's a Corey Ness. And of course you got some, yeah, we can't have that. I think every copy has a poster in it, so. What's this one? Another bobber. And another pin-up. So, yeah. Awesome. I'm going to have to dig through these. Nice find. Barn find, huh? Yeah, so that's what I've been working on today. Yesterday, I had to go in for a root canal. Okay, I went to the dentist and he said, well, it looks like you have a fractured tooth. You're going to need a root canal. Once you get a root canal, then I'm going to have to put a crown on it. I said, all right, well, let's go ahead. He goes, well, no, you got to go to an oral place, specialist, to get the root canal. So yesterday I went to the specialist and I got a root canal, or they were going to give me a root canal. So he drills the whole top of my tooth off, and then he says, well, bad news, there's nothing we can do. We can't save your tooth. It's fractured in multiple places, so it's got to come out. I was like, oh man, bummer. That means I'm going to have a big hole in the side of my teeth over here where they pull this tooth out. But it's been killing me, so it's got to come out, you know. I mean, tooth problems are terrible. So anyway, I had to make an appointment to get an oral surgeon to pull this tooth out. Well, the oral surgeon here in town says, yeah, I can do it December 23rd. That's the day before Christmas Eve. So I got to wait 2 months to get this aching tooth pulled out? I was like, you got to be kidding me. So this morning I got on the phone, and I don't know how many people I called, and finally found one maybe about 25 miles from here towards Akron. And he said, can you come in tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and we'll pull your tooth for you? Bingo, I'm on it. So tomorrow morning I get this tooth pulled. I know it's going to be a miserable process, but I just want to get it over with, because last night my tooth was just throbbing, and I can't wait to get it out of there. Anyway, I hope you had a good Labor Day weekend. We just finished up Labor Day weekend, and I had a neat little surprise. On Labor Day, on Monday, I went all the way to Youngstown to visit my mom. About an hour and a half drive. Thought about riding the bike, but I've had a lot of bad shoulder problems. I got to have surgery on this shoulder. I know I'm falling apart. 66 years old, and I'm already completely a basket case. But my shoulder's been really ripped up. And I thought, man, I don't know if I can, you know, hold on to the handlebar for an hour and a half with this arm. Pretty much almost have to have it in a sling. And I'm going to have surgery on that. And I've got that coming up towards the end of this month anyway. So I took the truck anyway. But I had a whole bunch of stuff to bring my mom. I brought her some flowers, brought her some food, some vegetables from the garden. And she was quite pleased to see me. She's staying with my brother now and his wife. And they fixed her up really nice. I mean, they're taking care of her grade A. It's just incredible. They have fixed up a really nice room for her with all of her personal stuff in there that she had at home. And then she has a chair lift. You know, it's one of these chairs you sit in and you push the button and it takes her all the way upstairs to her bedroom or back down. They've been taking like quality care of her, and she's very happy there, and I'm happy for her too. But it was nice to spend the day with them. My sister-in-law fixed us a nice Labor Day picnic lunch, which we had, which was really fun. But then I'm on my way home, you know, and like I said, it's an hour and a half drive, and I had maybe 20 minutes out to get back home. My wife calls me, and she says, one of your biker friends is here. He's waiting for you. I said, oh yeah, who's here? And she says, a fellow by the name of Ray. Well, I'm trying to think, Ray, you know, well, I didn't know who it was. So she says, well, he says he's going to wait here for you till you get here. So about 20 minutes later, I pull in the driveway, and here's this blue Harley sitting up here by the house. And here's Ray. I've never met him before. Ray was from Pennsylvania. He took a ride all the way through Ohio on Labor Day and thought he would stop and visit us. Now, he's watched all of our videos, and he was a big fan, and he just thought it would be a cool thing to stop and introduce himself. So it was nice meeting you, Ray, and I'm glad you stopped by if you're watching this. He stayed for dinner with us. That was kind of neat. And then after dinner, we just took a short little ride. We were going to go up to the old clubhouse that I used to hang out at and have a beer. But when we got there, it was closed on Labor Day, so no beer there. So we shot up the road to another little pub and just sat there, chatted for a while, and sipped on a beer. And by then, it was dusk. It was getting dark, so it was time to ride home. And bid Ray farewell, and we went on our way. But it was kind of a surprise. It was kind of a neat surprise to meet Ray. Really nice guy, really neat guy. Anyway, that was my holiday. Today, back into the week, you know. it hasn't been easy for either of us. Both V and I have been struggling this week with issues, so to speak. But anyway, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Coming up here, I'm hoping to do some live streaming. Now, I've never done it before, but I think I'm set up for it, and I hope it goes off without a hitch. I have plans to be a guest on a live stream coming up here in a couple weeks, perhaps. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but we're going to get that set up. And then I will probably just go ahead and bite the bullet and do one myself, too. And that way, although it's live, you know, you're watching me live as I'm speaking, you can comment over on the side, and I can answer your comments like right there, then and there. So that would be kind of neat to get some one-on-one feedback from you guys. Other than that, hey, life goes on. I get this tooth pulled out and I'll be good to go again. And then we'll go on from there. So thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, cats, I'll catch you all later.